Look what turned up in the post. Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me for another Wednesday. So, I got this in the post. How cool is that? Now this piece of wood is 600 years old. Brett sent this down to me and he contacted me on Facebook and said, Nick, I've got this piece of wood, it's 600 years old. I'd love to send it down to you, what do you reckon? Do you reckon you'd be able to do something with it? So he did show me a little video of it and I said, mate, that looks amazing. I've no idea what to do with it, but I'm kind of intrigued as to see what I can do with it. Now, kind of feeling the wood, I mean, it's very soft. I'm not too sure what kind of wood it is. I don't know if anyone out there knows what kind of wood this is or what it would be, considering it's 600 years old. I'm not really too sure what it was part of, maybe some kind of a post. I'm not sure if Brett mentions that actually. Oh no, sorry, he did. As explained, the history piece of the beam, it's a beam, is over 600 years old. It comes from a toll house museum in Great Yarmouth, Norfolk, salvaged after it got bombed during the war. This piece was given to a lady who worked at a museum and she passed it on to me a year ago. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Mate, I'm really honoured that you sent this down to me. Again, I have no idea what to do with it yet. I haven't kind of had anything come to me, but it's quite a big chunky piece of wood, so I'm gonna have to be quite careful with it, and it's got a big split down here as well. So what I think we might have to do is fill it somehow with resin, or mix some kind of resin up with it, because I think if I bang this on the lathe, I think it's gonna break into pieces. So I do think we do need to mix it up with some kind of resin. But I'm not too sure yet what to do with it. Maybe we could cut it in half and make, I don't know, 2 things from it. God, it's actually quite heavy, actually, holding it up here like this. But mate, thanks very much for sending this down. I'm looking forward to trying to do something with this. So, other than that, we have made some really great progress with Makers Central. We came back from Harrogate show last week. Just give us some ideas of what we can add to our show. But we're making some really great progress. So that was a really great show, and hello again to everyone that I met there. So we got more things happening on what to see and do, or what to do and see. What to see and do, what to do and see. One of the two. On the website for Makers Central, because that's quite important really, because I want lots of things happening at the show for everyone that attends, and I want it to be a mixed bag of everything going on. Talking about mixed bags, just to kind of clear up the fact of the actual show, it's a makers show. It's for any maker. It's for big makers, it's for small makers, it's for medium-sized makers, it's for tiny little baby makers. It is a mixed show between probably Makers Fair, the Hobbycraft show, the woodworking show in Atlanta, Harrogate show. It's a mixed bag. So yes, you've got your bigger companies there, you've got your smaller makers there. Target audience is kind of everybody. So you can walk down this way and you can see Record Power there, but then next to it, you might get a little maker that's making teddy bears. Then next to him or her, you might get Dremel tools. What we want really is just to have a mixed makers meetup. We've got talks going on there, we've got demos going on there. Talking about demos, there's more demos being added in. Gary Lowe, I think I mentioned this probably last week, is going to be on the chestnut stand, and Gary's a professional wood turner. He's going to be doing some turning on there on the chestnut stand. So if you walk down to the bottom near the main entrance, or if you come in near the main entrance, they'll have like a little seating area there where you can sit down and watch Gary do his thing. We've also got some resin artists there showing you how to mix up resin and make resin art, and I think they're going to get you involved in that as well. We've got some pen turning there from Record Power. They're going to be allowing you to jump on their lathes and make some pens. Obviously this will all be supervised and make sure that you're kept safe. We've got a kids zone, so we've got kids area, so kids are welcome. The more kids, the better, to be fair. So that's what I want to change. That's what I want to get going. Let's get all the youngsters there. Let's get the young kids there, the school kids, the students. Let's get everyone into making stuff. This is what it's about. We've got Triton tools going to be there. They're going to have a little challenge on as well for you. Haven't mentioned this to you yet, but there is a little Triton challenge coming up. That's going to be situated at the show as well. We've also got the 3D Parrot. You can go over there and check out that. That's the 3D printing area. And we've now got a 3D printing and scanning zone, which is a really big zone set up by ISO DO 3D. Brilliant company. They're going to be coming along with Ultimaker, I think it's Ultimaker, and HP. That's going to be a really cool setup, so you can go and check out that zone as well. There's going to be lots of different zones, different areas, different making. There's wood turning there, there's woodworks there, there's metal works there, there's resin works there. Hopefully we should have some glass blowing there. Got resin makers there, clothes makers, tool makers, carvers, artists, metal workers, all sorts of makers from all over the world. This is going to be the coolest makers event that you have been to. You've definitely got to give it a shot. So many people attending, and I haven't even announced our big surprises yet. Yep, there is definitely going to be some really big things happening at the show, but I can't really mention those to you just yet until we've got everything confirmed and it's all done properly and official. But trust me, you won't be disappointed. We've had some fantastic support from so many people, so many makers. Really great support from makers spaces all over the country. We've had some fantastic support from other shows, lots of bigger companies, smaller companies, and it's been really, really overwhelming. So thank all of you that have pitched in and helped out and offered your services and your products and everything like that to help Makers Central. It's fantastic to know that we've got so much great support out there from our maker community. And if there's anything that you guys watching would like to see there, or like to have us try to do or get hold of, or another maker you'd like us to see if we can get hold of, let us know. We will endeavour to try our best to do what we can for everybody. But just to point out, it's not just all about the big makers, it's about all the young makers, the new makers as well. They are really important because we want them to get involved into making. And it's our encouragement and all the help and support we get from all these other makers and all these other people that are going to help these makers get into making. Yes, it's great to see big makers, of course it is, but it's also about supporting the smaller ones as well. We are all so excited about this show, and we're thinking, what, it's about 4 weeks, 5 weeks till kind of Christmas and you close up. When we come back in the new year, we're looking at, what, 4 months? It's 4 months? January, February, March, April, May. 4 months. 4 months when we get back after Christmas. This is going to go so fast. So if you haven't booked a ticket yet, please head on over, grab a ticket. If you're still thinking about exhibiting, please check out the website. Give us a call. Send us an email. Let us know if you've got any questions, if you're hesitant, not too sure about what kind of show it is still. Let us know. We'll see if we can help you out with a bit more info. And on from that, Makers Central is going to be holding a Christmas hamper giveaway very, very soon. So if you're interested in giveaways, hampers, making, then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming up with 3 hampers that's going to have lots of different bits and pieces in there, various different products to help you get into making, and we're going to be giving those away on the Makers Central Facebook page. So head on over to Makers Central Facebook page, it's in the link below, and we'll shortly be announcing some really cool Makers hampers for Christmas. So that's it, guys. I know it was a bit of a Makers Central kind of update more than anything. Obviously there's always updates on the website coming out, and we'll also try to post things on Facebook page as well for the makers that are coming. But if you follow this channel and you're coming to Makers Central, we always head back over to here every Wednesday, and you may hear something about Makers Central. Just maybe. So thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you on Friday.